Alright. So again, number one, I always mark out. I always check news, but since we're back testing, we can't do that, or it doesn't really make sense to do that. I mean, I could, but who really does that? Let's be for real. Alright, I always mark out 9:30 and 10 a.m. because this is where volume tends to come in to market, and this is usually when I can find my entry model, or yeah, entry model basically. Alright, so I'm gonna play the tape till we are at New York Open. Holy crap. Damn. 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 Alright, I took out this low. What time is it? Took out the other low as well. Okay, so next step is find my bias. Are we in a market maker buy model or market maker sell model? Well, if we took out this objective and it's gonna start rejecting to go higher, my very next objective would be I know this gap has not fully been created yet, but if it does, this is going to be a great target for our bearish value gap. Because even if the bias is still bearish, this is still a great target. If we are bullish, we're definitely going to come for this gap anyway, and we could definitely also come for this high up here as well. So if we're very, very bullish and the market took out the target and it's going to enter a buy program, it makes sense for these to be hit. We also have a 1 hour gap, which is where price could also react if we're bearish. I just want to take the highest probability like targets into account and target those, but just understand where the higher time frame's going overall, if that makes sense. Gonna go to the 1 minute. I'm gonna see if this gets inversed. We are gonna drop down to the 1 minute. Yeah, like if I was on the chart on the 1 minute and I saw this take place, take out the higher time frame objective, etc., etc., take out this low resistant liquidity, get this inversion. This was the trade. We can also see that price didn't inverse the fair value gap though, but we still pushed higher. So this would have been the entry. I think PV took this trade too. And there's no fair value gaps here, so I just bring my stop loss a bit higher, just so I can have better risk reward and I can put more contracts on. And then we basically break even at this high, because if I'm wrong, then we're just gonna dump afterwards. So BE, and I would target that as the main objective. Otherwise, this is a 50-minute gap. So how much risk reward would that be? A 1-to-1. You could scale out half your cons here, because then we could start going lower. But we did take out a higher time frame area of liquidity, but again, we could be coming down for the next one down over here. Just gonna play the tape because I did miss the entry. I didn't realize that I forgot it was 9:30 for some reason. I don't know. Just gonna play the tape, wait, see what happens. Stay on the 1 minute just so I can see some more structure. Oh, yep. Yep, smash, take profit. For what's the risk reward? 2.15 risk reward. Damn. Okay. Nice. Nice. I wasn't in it. Alright, 10 a.m. is only around. We're just gonna play the tape until 10 a.m. comes up. Okay, reset this high. So what could be happening right now is we could then be coming, if we are bearish and we respect these levels, I could then be expecting for price to come down to this low. Because this would be a buy model to a sell model. However, we have a lot of 5-minute gaps that could very well support price higher, and a lot of low resistant liquidity. Also, a 4-hour gap is probably yeah, it formed right here. Just depends on what the draw on liquidity is, because you just want to take the highest probability targets, which is this one and this one. So okay, now that makes me feel like we're bearish. Put in the top wick, take out the swing high. I'm probably going to mark out this change in state, and then we are going to market order onto this trade and target. Wait, this is kind of retarded actually, because we're inside of a 5-minute fair value gap, and I haven't really confirmed whether we're going to go higher or lower. Yeah, I'm not taking that shit. Yeah, dump without me, I don't care. I'm not doing that. I haven't fully clarified my my draws, so yeah. Otherwise, we could be coming back down for this low, as I said, 15-minute market maker buy model. If we took out the if we took out the objective from sell program to buy program, where are we going next? Sell program, and we could be heading down for this low, or we could be respecting fair value gaps to go higher. So that just depends on what price wants to do. Can we pause? Damn it. Yeah, because we got 15-minute bullish value gap right here. Just chop fest, bro. Chop fest, jeez. Oh, jeez. Strong displacement candles. Clearly, these are going for this level. Four-hour high. We also have a 1-hour. 1-hour high. We got 4-hour high right here. That's the 1 minute. It's also a 15-minute fair value gap. I'd be confident taking this based off the strong displacement candles. I know cold trades usually take those as entry confirmation or something like that. Not too sure though, but regardless, I'm gonna risk 0.5%. No, never filled me. Yeah, it was gonna be better than drop fair value gap anyway. Then again, right now what I'm doing is really stupid because this is not even my strategy. So I'm just basically just fucking around. This is retarded. Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna close the trade, but then I think it might be too late. Yeah, so this is the stupidity that I do. I got fucking manipulated, bro. Oh yeah. Fucking. Hello. What the fuck, man? Jeez, probably got even an SMT at this high. This is a 5-minute market maker model right here. Sell model to buy model. We probably completed the buy model and then had our sell off. What the hell? And 11 a.m.'s coming up, so I took a win and a loss. That's a win prior and then a loss today. That sucks. Probably 30-second inversion right here. Gonna go break even at the lows here, and then targeting. We have an unmitigated 5-minute here, which would be a what? 1 to 32 risk reward. And we also have the lows down here, and a higher time frame draw on liquidity to the left side that has not been taken yet. So I'd be able to take this trade, and I'd be content with losing 250. Again, it's outside my trading window, so I'm gonna risk later. But September, it seemed that the moves usually happen after New York AM, which is kind of stupid. Yeah, 5-minute objective was taken, could have probably scaled out half my cons at the highest probability, and then let the rest run. And have it go, either trail my stop, and then also, yeah, trail it. Instead of leaving it break even, just trail the rest of the cons. But yeah, definitely could have scaled half here, and then scale half at the highest probability draw on liquidity. That should be my number one rule. Hopefully we have SMT here, because that would suck. I was saying, are we dead ass? I don't care, take the target out, but most likely you're gonna reverse, because what the hell is that? Oh, no, we have low resistance liquidity that formed here. Could very well come out and take it. Or not. Yeah, probably SMT occurred there. So far, that's already halfway to passing the account. And now my mental capital is drained, so I'm gonna get some stuff. Yeah. That's the main takeaway for today, for the backtesting lesson, is scale half cons, add 1 to 1 reward, or high time frame draw liquidity. Okay, if the higher time frame draw liquidity is less than 1 to 1 reward, do we scale out? Probably not. Yeah, there you go. Banger. Draw liquidity was not clear. If the draw is not clear, there's no trade. Alright, so number 1 I said was scaling out. I don't remember.